So you have everyone here today that, other than Sam Raimi, who's shooting this crappy little $200 million movie right now. He can't be here. So I guess we'll turn it over to you to determine what you need to know about something that has been spoken about and written about ad nauseum for 30 years. But we appreciate any new insights that you have. Yes?
And they have a microphone? Do they have a...
No, they're just going to shout. Were you just itching, sir, or was that a question?
Shout. Nobody's going to shout.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good day. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Here's one.
Wait.
Yes, ma'am.
I just watched Evil Dead for the first time last night.
The first Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
It was your virgin experience.
I love you as Vern noticed. You're awesome. It was lovely meeting all of you. But my question is, why do you worry so much about you think you were a bad actor in that movie? Because I think you did really well.
Oh, wow. Aren't you special?
Here, honey. Here's the money.
What were you drinking when you were watching it?
Yeah.
We were eating Chinese food.
And yeah, was it good for you?
Ma'am, come and get some money.
That was your first time.
I really do appreciate that.
And by the way, my daughter's
That's $1. That's $1. Please don't bother me for any more money today. No, we're done. Oh, I see. You want to shake my hand? Oh, thank you very much. Very good. Jeez. Rough crowd, man.
Wow.
No more money for anybody.
No more money, no more questions.
Unless it's a really excellent compliment. Please stand up. Please stand up, sir. And please put your dumb camera down so
into the camera.
so you can concentrate. Thank you. Oh, and please stop drinking during breakfast. Where's Evil Dead 4 at? It's in the grammar. It's in the grammar department. Let's see. Where's Evil Dead 4 at? Where is Evil Dead 4 at?
I think it's in.
I think they're casting right
South
now.
Carolina, yeah.
When the remake is a big success, they'll redo them all, and eventually they'll get to number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's true. Well, we're doing a remake. Is that good enough for you or no? You want part 4? I'm too old for those movies now, sir. Sorry, but Ash with a walker. Slow down! Come over here and I'll fight you because I can't get to you. Yes, right here.
What prompted the Evil Dead 2 to remake the first one?
What prompted Evil Dead 2
We
to
were
be a
kind of
remake
wondering
of the
the same
first one?
thing, actually.
Well, sir, that's an assumption that we thought it was a remake. We, who are the actual filmmakers, thought it was a sequel. You, the non-actual filmmaker, thought it was a remake. You're wrong. So that's what gave us the idea. And the idea to make Evil Dead 2 is because our second film, Crime Wave, bombed, and we needed to do something. So even though Ash had been clearly killed, destroyed, completely dead at the first one, oh, no, he didn't. He just got caught in a horrible vortex.
Thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome. Thank you for
I have
asking that
a
probing
recollection
question.
on that.
You have a recollection?
Yes, I remember one of the early versions of the script, once we arrived in Wadesboro, there was actually like a recap of Evil Dead. I think it was like a pre-title thing, and Sam was going to play Scotty, and Mike Tursick,
Sam?
Yeah, Mike Tursick did an amazing sculpture likeness of a miniature Sam that I was going to do a little clay animation bit, but it got chopped out. I guess way too expensive to have a whole another film.
It was just too good of an idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how Tom Sullivan has allowed toxic silver to seep into his hand for you people. 10 years from now, he's going to be here twitching
Snorting
like this.
paint isn't that dangerous.
Yes, right here.
I always wondered, who's the jerk that gave you guys that cabin for the weekend? Because it was mounted even before the incantation because
Right, who's the jerk who
It was
rented
my
the cabin?
brother-in-law, and he is no longer with us.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay, all right, he is.
Yes, sir, over here.
whatever happened to the Oldsmobile in the Evil Dead?
The Oldsmobile is still in Sam Raimi's, it's hidden in a secret place. He won't tell me because he knows that I will try and hurt those vehicles. because
Yeah, but he
I
used
don't.
them in several other of his films.
Oh, they've been in, well,
They
dark.
always appear.
You know that stupid Oldsmobile. It's been in all the Spider-Man movies. That's Uncle Ben's car, whatever the jerk's name is. Ben.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't follow guys in tights movies. Yeah, and it was in Darkman. Did you know that? Darkman was swinging from a helicopter and he got hit by the Oldsmobile. Did you know the Oldsmobile, by the way, was in Quick and the Dead?
I was going to say that.
That's a Western.
yes.
You understand the implications of that? How can Sam's car be in Quick and the Dead? Somebody please tell me. He had it stripped to its chassis and they built a wagon on top of it so that he could say that it was in every one of his movies. That's Sam Raimi.
Man in the hat, right there.
Hey, it's Derek Jeter.
I was watching Evil Dead yesterday.
Good
That's
for
so
you.
weird.
All right. What an odd thing. How did that come up? I don't understand how you came to that.
The scene when you guys are listening to the tape and you're by the fire, and it looks like one of the ladies is smoking some weed. I was wondering if you could elaborate on the scene and like what
Were you smoking weed when you were watching it?
No, I was just wondering if
Which one of the ladies do you think it was?
in the middle.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
all the ones that you could have picked,
Oh, she's
you
a
don't
total
even
pothead.
realize.
Yeah, Betsy Baker.
Yes, it was totally Betsy. She introduced the entire cast to
Yeah,
weed.
major pothead.
It was.
She brought a lot of drugs down there.
But she made us pay
We
for
had
it,
to
too.
throw all sorts of scenes out because we were wasted.
Hey, Betsy, cookies.
She's still our dealer.
As art director, uncredited, I was responsible for rolling those replicas.
Replicas, I like that. Yes, Tom. Yes, the marijuana used in the motion picture was made of the finest of herbs and oregano. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I did smoke marijuana during that motion picture because there was that scene of us sitting around passing a joint. That was in the movie. That's what it was supposed to be. So we thought, let's do Easy Rider. You sit around and really smoke weed and then film it and see what we get.
Method.
I had
acting.
never smoked weed before that day, that moment. And it was the
never
worst
again.
mistake
Never
ever.
again.
We didn't get anything. I remember after we did it, a half an hour would just disappear and then another half hour would disappear. And I would find myself standing in different places going, weird, how did I get out on the porch? And then I heard everyone talking behind me going, this isn't working very well. We shouldn't have given those actors marijuana because they're not performing very well. So we stopped doing that after that day, sir. We were very responsible and we only drank moonshine from that time on. Thank you for
There
your
is
insightful
no
question.
way I smoke. I had that cowl neck sweater. I couldn't move my neck, but if you look at one of the other girls, they're like this. That was not me.
Who was that?
Yes. Boxes are briefs, gentlemen.
You mean during the making of the Evil Dead?
Yeah, exactly.
now.
Let's be historically correct. During the making of the
Commando.
movie. Wait, what was that?
Commando, come on.
Oh, good God.
Does anybody want to use this chair? Yeah, they have elastic.
This gentleman had a question.
So Bruce, I think a lot of people here are probably not sold on the idea of a remake.
Probably a lot of people here are not sold on the remake.
But here's what you said in a tweet a while back.
Who's you? Who is you? Who are you referring to?
Bruce, sorry. Believe in the remake, dog. The project is real, in the works, cool as hell, scary as hell. Can you elaborate on that and maybe sell us on the remake?
I don't need to do jack shit. Honestly, I'll tell you, part of it is we sat back and we watched every other horror franchise going through 8, 9 versions, sequels, remakes of the sequels of the remakes. It's getting so ridiculous that we've got investors who are dying now this project has been around so long. And we wanted to give sort of a parting gift to them and to have a new approach at a movie that wasn't shot in 16 millimeter, where you can't see the garden hoses spewing the blood. Something where maybe we don't go digital crazy, but it's a little more sophisticated telling of not the exact same story, but a similar story. That pretty much the remake is going to be more like a different group of kids experiencing a different sort of nightmare. It's as though the book wound up in another lap of some poor 5 unsuspecting miserable bastards. So, you know, it's just updating it. That's really all it is. We will be heavily involved in it. Sam Raimi handpicked Fede Alvarez to direct it. You can watch his work. He did a great little short movie called Panic Attack on YouTube. It's a very simple thing of robots attacking a city that he made on his own. He's a Uruguayan filmmaker. It went viral. He had studio offers within 10 days from Spielberg, from everybody. Sam Raimi made a deal with him to develop another movie entirely about aliens attacking the world that they're still developing. But in the meantime, this script came up, and Sam handpicked him. So it's not like we're just tossing this thing out and farting out a sequel, you know, or a remake. It'll be kind of a handmade movie with a young filmmaker who is more experienced than we were when we made the first one. We'll be casting more experienced actors than we had. So I don't see how it could be any worse.
I'd like to talk about this experienced actor thing.
None of us were experienced during the first Evil Dead, myself included. But that's the whole point. We'll be getting actors who hopefully are not known like the first Evil Dead, so that you won't prejudge them. Whatever.
Thank you. Who said that?
So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll give you some money afterwards.
How about the hat, striped shirt? Yeah.
Since we're on the idea of the new Evil Dead and the new characters, would you guys want a hand in help picking the new rendition of your own characters?
We don't have currently there's no person-for-person correlation that you can make. There's no
I
ash.
think Shelley probably would
There's
like
no
to put a
ash in
hand
the
or a
remake.
foot in it.
I would
by
like
the
to
way.
discuss this a little bit because I have a daughter who's an actress. I've been nudging Bruce about this for weeks.
Does she like trees?
So, her name is Bud, but she's a budding actress. Yes, thank you.
Very nice.
No, and actually, don't you think it would be cool if my daughter, the NYU trained actress, played my role or played a role in the film? Okay, so all 50 people here think that it should happen, so it should happen. I'm just saying.
I would like to ask another question. How much of H.G.
You're just plowing ahead, aren't you?
How much of H.G. Lovecraft's work was influential in the first Evil
Well, when I first wrote the script for Evil Dead, I said to myself, what influence could I use? H.P. Lovecraft? A little of this, a little of that. How about that, sir? Because you're asking a question that nobody here is qualified to answer.
I have an answer. I brought up the H.P. Lovecraft, not H.G. That's H.G. Lewis, the other guy. But I brought up the Lovecraft thing and mentioned that the Book of the Dead is similar to the Necronomicon, although I really don't like it being called the Necronomicon because that's Lovecraft's creation. Mine's something else.
What would you call yours?
Tom Sullivan's Book of the Dead.
Nice.
And but Sam, I don't think was all that familiar with Lovecraft. I know he hadn't read anything, at least at that point. And there was another link with Equinox, the film, because they're a couple of kids on a cabin in the woods and being torn apart by supernatural forces. And there's an evil book in it that is kind of described in the script, similar to Sam's book in the script, which was an ancient, some kind of animal skin with some letters from an ancient alphabet on the cover. Thank you. And I came up with my own version of it.